I get asked a lot how I would deal with, or how do I deal with family members that want freebies, or family members that want their hair done, period. And my response is always, I don't. I'm going to tell you why. Because unfortunately, in the Black community, when you are someone that is successful, or if you are someone that has something to offer, instead of your family members or friends or people close to you that know you, instead of them wanting to support you, fully support you, they feel like they are owed something. It's like that idea of like, oh, because you made it, you're supposed to pull us all with you. But the problem with that is that they don't do any of the work. They're just dead weight, right? So a lot of the time, and this speaks to anything, I'm just saying hair because I'm a hairstylist, but a lot of the time we run into people where, for instance, you got people that, oh, such and such in the family, anytime you can do anything, anytime you're good at something, right? Your family members will exploit that. Now, not all, but most, right? And it may be other races, but I've just noticed this a lot being a Black person. They feel as though they are entitled to your talent. They're entitled to your craft. They're entitled to the products and services that you offer, but they never want to have an even exchange with you. They won't even barter with you. They just want free stuff, right? So I always give the example of, I had a family member when I was a kid, and I remember being a child, and I literally could not pay her to let me do her hair. I could not pay her to let me practice. I could not, literally, like I would beg, oh no, it's cool, I got somebody else, or I go to such and such, or I have whatever already, right? Okay. And then when it became cool for people to support me, then that family member supported me, right? But here's the thing. Even when they supported me, they still wanted free shit. They still wanted a discount. They, to this day, have never fully paid me what I charge, right? And so therefore I don't do business with them. On the other end of that, it's like you don't have necessarily anything to offer, but if, let's say, like, I got a homegirl, she's a nail tech. She'll do nails to pay like her family members to babysit or whatever. But she's still getting something out of it. And look at it this way. When people want free shit from you, if you say no, they'll go elsewhere and pay. So you might have that cousin that really likes how you do hair, but they don't support you like someone that really likes how you do hair should, right? They want to pay you pennies, or they want to barter with you, or they want to ask you for discounts, or they want to bargain. But what they're going to do when you say no, or when you say you're not available, is they're going to go to a complete stranger, someone that they don't know. It might be somebody that they've been following on Instagram. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to book on their website. They're going to pay their deposit. They're going to show up on time. They're going to pay them, and they're going to tip them. There are people in this world, you guys have to understand, there are people in this world that will look at you and look at where you came from. And even though we all have the same 24 hours, there's a sense of resentment. And so because you are doing better, because you have elevated, they look at you from a place of, oh, she don't need me. She don't need my help. She got it already. Instead of saying, oh, I'm proud. Let me sew into you. I remember when you were doing hair out of your kitchen. Let me sew into you. I remember when you were washing cars, whatever, to make a couple of dollars. Let me sew into your detailing business. Oh, no, baby. They don't want to do that. Because what happens is that makes them feel like it has nothing to do with you, but it gives them this inferiority complex. And it makes it feel like, oh, I didn't use my 24 hours the same way they did. So I got to do anything that I can to kind of keep them down at a certain level. Because if I pay them what they deserve, if I pay them what they ask for, then that makes them above me. And I want you guys to understand that this has nothing to do with you. This is nothing that you probably have ever even said or did. But all of their insecurities and their unworthiness to them makes them feel like that. And it makes them feel as though it's like some people literally, they're allergic to supporting the people that they are close to, because it makes them feel like they're beneath you. When God said to be a blessing to others, even when you can't be one to yourself. So, friends, family members, whatever, everybody pays the same. In my chair, the only people that get free hairdos out of me is my mother, because she birthed me. She still takes care of me, in the sense of helping me with my children or helping me with whatever. My mother promotes my business. My mother is the person that'll walk up to somebody and be like, my daughter does hair, here's your card. My daughter has an edge control, you should buy it, here's a sample. My mom literally used to walk around with jars of my edge control in her purse and hand them out to people. You got other people that literally, I'm telling you, I I got family members and acquaintances. Because I don't have that many friends. I got family members and acquaintances where the only time that they claim to know me is when I go viral. They don't know me outside of that. You think that they're plugging me when somebody says, oh, I'm looking for a new hairstylist. My hairstylist flake? No. You know who plugs me? Complete strangers. You know who plugs me? Clients that have been paying me for years. Oh yeah, check out my hairstylist, and she washes, and she do this, and she do that, and she's professional, and she's on time, and she won't cancel you, yada 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 yada. You got complete freaking strangers that'll tag me and be like, oh yeah, I seen this girl on TikTok, or I seen this girl on YouTube, or I seen this girl on Instagram. You know, like, she looks really dope. I haven't been to her, but I know a couple of people that do. Boom, here's the information. You know what family members do? Oh no, I wouldn't go to her. She's too expensive. But you can go to the homegirl that lives upstairs from me. She does 5 braids for $50. Just always keep that in mind. A lot of the time we got these big old hearts and we want to give to everybody. And you have got to use discernment with them hearts. Because if you give people an inch, they will take a mile. And do you know what happens after they take that mile? They go recruit 10 more people that are going to take that mile too. And then it waters your business down because you just got a whole bunch of ungrateful people that don't even rock with you like that.